Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Max English Podcast, the place where you learn real English slowly, clearly, and with confidence. I'm Max, and today I want to teach you something very important: how to talk about yourself in English. Why is this important? This is something you need every day. When you meet new people, when you make friends, when you start a job or when you travel, people always ask about you. They want to know what's your name, where are you from, what do you do, or what do you like? These are simple but very powerful questions. And today I'll teach you easy phrases and natural patterns you can use to answer them confidently. And you can also shadow me. Listen, repeat, and speak after me. That's how you make English part of your life. Let's start with talking about your name. There are a few very common ways to say it. You can say, like, my name is Max, or I'm Max. Both are correct, both are natural. You can also add more detail if you want. Like you can say, my full name is blah blah blah, but people call me blah blah blah, like Max. This phrase, people call me, is very useful when you have a nickname or a shorter version of your name. It makes your introduction sound friendly and personal. For example, my name is Alexander, but people call me Alex. Or my name is Catherine, but people call me Kate. In English speaking countries, people often use short names quickly. It's not rude, it's friendly. For example, someone may call you Max instead of Maximiliano, even after meeting you once. You can also decide how formal or informal you want to be. Like, my name is Alexander sounds more formal than I'm Alex. That sound friendly and relaxed. So both could be fine depending on the situation. Then, talking about where you are from. The next common question is, where are you from? People ask this almost everywhere. It's a friendly way to start a conversation. The most common pattern is, I'm from, then you say the name of the country, like, I'm from Spain, I'm from Japan. You can also answer stronger by adding your city and country together. For example, I'm from Tokyo, it's in Japan. That way, if the person doesn't know your city, they still understand your country. You can also say something like this: I was born in Spain, but I live in Mexico now. Or, I was born in Thailand, but I live in Dubai. This shows your story and background. Remember, in English speaking countries, people often connect quickly over places. If you say, I'm from Italy, someone might say, oh, I love Italian food, or I visited Rome last year. It's a friendly way to continue the conversation. Another question you might hear is, how old are you? This question is about your age. And the basic pattern is this. You can say, I'm 28 years old, or just, I'm 28. You don't need to say years old. In casual conversations, people just say the number. You can also say something like this: I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s. Or I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. That means a general range, not the exact number. When you say I'm in my 30s, you could be 31, 32, 35, 38, but not 40. Here are some more examples. I'm almost 30. It means you are probably 29. I just turned 18. It means I became 18 recently. I'm in my early 30s. This means you may be 31, 32, 33. I'm in my late 40s. So this means you are maybe 47, 48, 49. And with adults, people don't always ask your age. It feels a little personal, but with children or youngers or teenagers, it's pretty common to ask. Still, it's good to know how to answer politely if someone asks you. Now, family is also another important and common topic in small talk. People might ask, do you have brothers or sisters? Or do you have any siblings? Siblings is the same as brother and sister. The simple way to answer this question is to say, yeah, I have one brother, or I have two sisters, or no, I don't have any brothers or sisters. You can also add older or younger. For example, I have an older sister, or I have a younger brother. That gives more detail. If you don't have any siblings, you can say, I'm an only child. I'm an only child. If someone asks, how many brothers or sisters do you have? You can answer, I have one brother and two sisters. Or, I don't have any siblings. So sometimes people ask about your position in the family. Like, are you the oldest? You can say, like, I'm the oldest child, or I'm the middle child, or I'm the youngest. And if someone asks, do you live with your family? You can say, yes, I live with my parents. Or, no, I live alone. Or, I live with my friends. If you live alone, you can say, I live on my own. I live on my own. One of the most common questions when you meet someone new is, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? That question means, what's your job? Not what are you doing right now? If you have a job, you can say, I'm a, or I'm an. For example, I'm a teacher. I'm an engineer. I'm a nurse. I'm a driver. You can also add where you work. Like, I'm a teacher, I work in a school. I'm a doctor, I work in a hospital. I'm a cook, I work in a restaurant. That makes your answer more complete and interesting. If you don't have a job right now, you can say, I'm looking for a job, or I'm between jobs. That's a polite way to say you're not working at the moment. If you stay at home, you can say, I'm a homemaker, or I stay at home with my children. If you're a student, you can say, I'm a student. I study English. I study at Oxford University. I study engineering. If you finished studying, you can say, I studied English. I studied law at university. And if you both study and work, you can say, I study business and I also work in a shop. Or, I'm a student, but I have a part time job in a cafe. Sometimes when you meet people, you also want to describe your personality. This helps others understand who you are. You can say, I'm friendly, I'm shy, I'm hardworking, I'm funny, or mix a few together. I'm friendly and patient. I'm curious and quiet. Simple adjectives are enough. You don't need long, complicated words. Here are some common and positive examples. I'm helpful. I'm kind. I'm active. I'm relaxed. I'm positive. I'm open minded. People might ask, what are you like? What are you like? That means, what is your personality? You can say, I'm friendly and patient, or I'm shy but curious. In job interviews, people sometimes ask, how would you describe yourself? You can answer, I'm hardworking, creative, and reliable. So today we talked about many useful things: your name, where you're from, your age, your family, your job or studies, and your personality. All of these are important when you talk about yourself. Remember, you don't need long or difficult sentences. Short and simple is perfect. Say them with confidence, and remember, the more you practice, the easier it becomes. So today, try talking about yourself. You can practice with a friend, in class, or even in front of a mirror. Thank you, my friends, for listening to today's episode. Keep practicing a little every day. This is Max English Podcast. I'm Max, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.